Hello? What up, it's me, the guy. I don't even know how many hours into this game. Does it tell you anywhere? I think it'll tell me somewhere, right? If I go to continue, maybe if on that menu, you know, the menu that shows your character, possibly it tells me there. I think I'm like 48 hours into this game, and I still haven't saved Ciri. Oh, the Witcher 3's crashed! Oh, that's the third crash. Well, Witcher 3 does this weird thing when it crashes, where sometimes it doesn't just close like a normal game does when it crashes. It stalls for a long time, and then even Alt F4 doesn't work. But I found out Alt F4 doesn't actually work in the game. Like, you can't just use Alt F4 in the game normally. It doesn't work. It's not a way to close it. Alright, hopefully this works. You'll get a picture in a minute, don't worry about that. Unless there's something really fucked with my save. We got backup saves. Ooh. Ooh, it worked. Alrighty. So I just done this quest.
Has love, hatred, and strength.
And now we're gonna have a look at the quest list, because we got a load of quests randomly, like a lot of random shit. Tell the Baron Sergeant you want to take Uma. And then, alright, I guess we only have one main quest. We definitely got a load of new ones, though. Alright. I think what I want to do... God, this is going to be an unpopular opinion. I want to go and get the sword, the special sword that was made for me by Hattori. And I don't think it's actually going to be a usable sword yet, but it's been enough time for him to have completed it. I think by the time we teleport here, if time passes when you teleport, it'll be here. I might have to meditate a couple of days. Now I'm worried about the game crashing, that sucks. I shouldn't have to worry about that. Alright, is this Hattori's here? No. I forgot where Hattori's is. Let's just meditate and hope it pops up. Let's get up bright and early the next day, 7 o'clock in the morning. He better have this sword. Yeah, I forgot where Hattori's is. It was like he was outside instead of being inside now, and he was somewhere. Oh, we need to speak to this dwarf because he's gonna change our money.
Got some. You come to the.
You know, if we take a... Oh, wow. I had 1,000 crowns worth. I guess that makes sense because I picked up a lot of Skellig money, a lot of like florins and random shit as well. Right, hold on. BRB, 1 second.
Sorceresses, their debauchery putting whores to shame, alchemists violating divine commandments, and worst of all, witches, mutants, stripped of all emotion, bloodthirsty as vampires. Like dung that flows to the sewers, so the worst scum flows into Novigrad.
Streaming's really funny because like the stream doesn't move without me being here. And like, I always worry if I say BRB 1 minute that people just tune out or leave, and then if it's like, because these go on YouTube, I always think, what are the people on YouTube doing? Do they like skip forward and then they go too far and they miss when I'm back, or do they wait? What do they do? But to be honest, this is 6 minutes into the video, and normally by this time most people have left. My average watch time is about 4.5 minutes. Why are they running? From me? Alright, forget this. Let's just do the thing. Main quest. Ugly baby. Let's go to fucking the crow's nest. We'll get whatever that sword is gonna be when we get it. I want to see Uma again anyway. If Uma ends up being Suri, that would be the funniest shit ever, but I don't think that's actually possible. I don't think it's her.
Pox on a lot of you.
I really don't think that's her.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
You white one, like you.
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma, gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. You can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my
I think we either have
You
to
sure as hell should
fuck
be.
him up or pay him money. He seems like the type that would ask for money,
Cripple's not worth no blood.
right?
See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
Bugger's been eaten from the feed bags. I wonder what he eats. Just normal food? He's a human, right? We think? Let me quickly dump my stuff in here. Witch Hunter armor we want. This was the good stuff, but we didn't really want it, right? There was some good things I had that I didn't want and I was gonna sell, but I guess I can just chuck them in storage. Yeah, this was all like good stuff that I was gonna sell, but storage. Fuck it, why not? Can sell it later. I'll do one of those things like you do in Skyrim, where you take all your stuff out of the like storage, and then you do a slow walk to a vendor. Bookie? How's the bookie still here?
Boring as fuck.
It is boring as fuck. There's no fights. Why are you here?
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back though, won't
Mom
you?
said I could take Uma.
Be awful dull without him.
Oh, he likes Uma?
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Huh? That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now.
That was actually quite brutal. This guy just seems like, he, you know, a regular stable guy. Oh, Uma's got a little toy horse.
Hey, little guy.
No! He's got a little toy horse. Aww. He's got white
This
hair.
here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen.
We're going to
come
Kaer
on.
Morhen with him? Okay. Does Uma have green eyes? Kinda, right? Oh, he's gonna scare the horse. Don't scare Roach.
What the? Quit playing around. Let's go.
We need a cage. We need one of those like leashes that you put on toddlers or a cage.
Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts.
Do they have time to stop before getting to me?
What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't
Oh,
even
fuck.
try.
Wait. I fucked up. Alright, we're gonna skip this. I fucked up. I was meant to talk to Yennefer while I was still on the island. Oh, I'm fucking up. I just... Right, I would have done that yesterday if I hadn't forgotten. We're gonna skip all this. Because I'm not gonna go and use this save. I wanna like... Oh wait, I don't need to skip it. I could load. Yeah. Let's go here. My bad. Yennefer said before you leave, talk to me, and then talk to Emir before you do anything else. And I said I don't report to Emir. Emir's a bitch. And she was like, yeah, but we gotta report to him, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever, let's do it. My bad. I completely forgot all that.
Geralt.
Need...
Alright, let's repair my shit. Let's remove some upgrades. And I guess we can dismantle stuff, right? Is it worth dismantling this shit? Never dismantled stuff. I've always just sold stuff. Let's sell some stuff then. Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here. I am so stupid to have forgotten all that stuff. I don't even know if it's a secondary quest. Ask Udalurk where Ceres is. Right. Meet Yennefer and Larvik. There we go. That's the quest. And that's before you do Uma, because Yennefer is in that cutscene, right, where you go talk to Emir. So I think we're gonna do this, then we're gonna go talk to Emir, and then we do the Uma stuff. Totally my bad. I just completely forgot.
There's your man.
Just the rubber.
On from the village, Baron whore!
You best take that back.
You defied sacred ground. The gods will never forgive you for this.
Ye ain't welcome here, witch.
Always did know how
Popular
to win
with the
friends.
locals.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Bar Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
Okay.
Nowhere to look?
Guess
for
we're
the
doing
mage and
this?
the djinn?
The locals say they last
Maybe
saw
that was
Amos' ship
foreshadowing
off
when
the
she
coast
says
of
it'll be
Indisfell,
useful later.
just before a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
Doubt we'll find them then. Mage is probably fish food, and the djinn escaped.
Not necessarily. But even if it is so, I'll not give up without seeing some evidence. Will you help me? I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Sure. Maybe this is her Kira Met
Since you put
style
it that
quest,
way.
like her romance
Fine.
quest.
I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
That I cannot believe.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
What are these guys? Witch hunters? Clan Haymay.
Stay out of trouble.
All right.
You'll answer to
You
me.
heard? My dad revealed like you just for died.
Yennefer's boots still fascinate me. They're absolutely crazy. They're ridiculous, especially for like the amount of exploring and adventuring she does. Like, look at these fucking things. They got like the biggest heel on them. I guess they kind of look, they're like overbuilt as well. They're strapped onto her legs in the weirdest way, like all the way up. 4 giant belt buckles like a Final Fantasy character. They're so strange.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation.
Why aren't we taking horses? Is it close? It's just here?
The ship carrying the Jinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to
Wow,
work.
Paprika.
Mind
Isn't
if I
that the
take the
second, like, incredibly horny thing
got a
you've said in
choice.
chat?
No.
I think it is. I think it's, like, I think the last time you said something, but I can't remember what it was. What are we doing? Get on the boat with Yennefer. I mean, I'm on. Ah, I gotta sit.
Not sure this gin thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before.
Can she
You
drive this
remember?
thing?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it.
Can I just point out, these sound effects are incredibly annoying. It must be Yennefer's spell, but, like, listen.
It was poetic.
That is
Yeah,
so
how was I
loud.
supposed to know that
So
incantation
loud.
meant Be gone and plow yourself.
You should have studied.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was Vesta's
Gotta keep bringing
cleavage.
that up for the
Yep,
rest of my
that's
life.
definitely what it was.
course.
Wasn't
Your
there
last
actually
wish
even
had to be
another one
short.
before
My
that?
wish was about us
I'm
being
not even
together
kidding.
always.
Wasn't there even another one before that? I think like half of your messages have just been these
When your wish
unhinged,
is
horny
granted, you
posts.
must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps,
It's
I don't
whatever.
rightly see why I should
You do
laugh.
you,
Very
you know?
amusing.
You do you.
There's something here on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell.
I
We'll slow
have
your heart
an
for a
underwater
time.
breathing
You can stay
potion.
submerged longer.
Assad I Criday Rithorn.
I actually genuinely do have like
Careful down there.
a big lung potion or something. It's called, what is it called? It's one of my only potions. It's called Killer Whale. 50% extra breath and you can see better underwater. Alright, let's have a look. There's an entrance to a cave. I mean, that's a thing. There's also bubbles and random magic.
How's it going?
Thing. Whoa!
when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind.
Is
but
she in a
using
cup?
telepathy.
It sounds like she's
Besides,
in a cup.
You've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck in the cavern. I'll look inside.
It sounds like she's like echoing inside a cup. Oh shit. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Don't die, Geralt. Come on, bro. Got him. Yeah, I think it's one of these things where they made potions for every single occurrence in the game, but then there really isn't a lot of use for a lot of them.
Snapped masts,
Right.
busted planks. and a
Like
whole
the
swarm
pop
of
mold
drowners.
thing, the pop mold thing was used once, if I remember correctly, right? And then I have like other weird shit, like, what is this even for? How many minutes is that? Is that like half an hour? All alchemical creations can be used one additional time for half an hour. Like, just weird things. I don't know. Like, I don't even know what this does. Damage dealt to foes regenerates fatality. 10% for it. Is that half an hour? 60 seconds is a minute, right? So 1200 seconds would be 20 minutes. So 1800 seconds must be 30 minutes. Oh, it's a mod. It's also broken. So if I use a potion, like this, right?
Probably
it fixes the colors of the hat. So the hat now has like a white pom-pom and a white brim, right? But in this menu, oh god, in this menu it's broken, and it only fixes in the real world when you use the thing. It's very weird. I don't know. It is what it is, right? Very strange. Weird mod. Oh yeah, but it is a mod. I didn't actually answer, did I? I just used the word mod. Yeah, it's totally a mod. It still says there's a... Doesn't it still say there's something down here to see at the boat? Like, the boat is still showing, right? Yeah, it's like it's an old mod that was made for version 1.1 of the game. I think either 1.1 or 1.01. And then it hasn't been updated. But for some reason it still works in version 4.0. And it also said that it doesn't work in the DirectX 12 thing. Somebody in a comment... No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. That was another mod. That was another mod. But yeah, it only looks good when you use a potion for some reason. Just very weird in general. I actually thought it was because I was wet that it worked and looked good. But it's not because I was wet. Like yesterday, oh wow. Geralt's hair is like... Huh. Yeah, okay, maybe the mod is a little bit broken, right? But it's fine. It's only in photo mode that that's happening. It's only in photo mode. Look, his beard is like fine, and then you click it. Oh my god.
Say we find the gym.
Alright. So if you look at his hat now, right? You see his hat is like pure red. Pop a potion, and now it's normal.
Are we still talking about the gym? Or have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter.
I love this game.
Both make wishes come true.
So silly.
What would yours be?
You learn in 2 points.
Whatever enchantment she's put on this boat is so noisy.
Something's here. Another wreck.
I have
See if our gin's down there.
4 other mods in the game, and I don't want to spoil them. Oh no, 5. I got 5, but one of them is that you can just fast travel from anywhere. So the game basically thinks that I'm standing next to one of these markers whenever I open up the map. It makes a slight delay in the map, but that's how it works. Like, I could teleport to here even though I'm not standing at a marker. But I have 4 other Christmas mods installed, and if they come up, they come up. If they don't, they don't. I don't want to spoiler it. They're pretty dank. Pretty dank.
Beautiful craft. Found a wreck. It's been a while. Woods rotted.
Look around, but be careful. Look for something that might indicate it's the Mage's ship.
You'll spot some. I'll give you a hint, right, for one of them. You'll spot one of them when we're at a farm. If we see a farm, maybe you'll see something.
A man's skeleton. Somebody pinned his skull to the deck with an axe.
A death worthy of a Skellige.
Clan emblem indicates a Dimmen man, so he was from Pharaoh. Yen, Doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Cows are not reindeers, but that would be a pretty sick mod.
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols. Donor was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Longship belonged to Clan Dimon.
How is Geralt such an expert on the Skellige Isles? Did he like spend a lot of time here at some point? He seems to know the politics of like everywhere. That's a siren.
You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and the avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? Chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember.
Oh, is on Crate Series Uncle?
What I had right in front of me.
I didn't know that. I did not know that. I maybe like heard them say it, but just not picked up on it. So that means that Emir is brothers with Oncrate, or it means that Ciri's mother is Oncrate's sister, right? Like it means one of those things. One of them has to be true. I don't remember the word, but not uncle. Wow, look at that shadow. That is that's not how shadows work. Actually, yeah, it's not. It would be way more diffuse, but it's fine. It is what it is. At least we've got a shadow. Oh fuck, it reloaded and then shot again. I just wanted to reload. It'd be so cool if I actually hit something.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. Aisu foltia beidem ein eichte ilivaid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed.
It teleported half the boat.
Within the teleportation zone.
Always claimed portals were dangerous.
Aisu foltia beidem ein eichte ilivaid.
No gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
Woo! Got him. I'm gonna be honest, right? When I watched Game of Thrones for the first time, like the first time through, because there was the big gaps between the seasons of Game of Thrones, I didn't exactly like know every character's name. I didn't know like every character's motivation, and I kind of missed out on a lot of the cool nuance to the show. And I feel like that's how I'm experiencing The Witcher, because there's been such a big gap between The Witcher 1, The Witcher 2, and The Witcher 3. I mean, for me, it's literally 9 years. I've forgotten pretty much everything from The Witcher 1 and 2. I only knew like a couple of people's names, like Vernon Roach, Zoltan Shivy. I remember Dandelion and Yennefer and Triss, of course, but I didn't remember any of Triss's plotline from The Witcher 2. I don't remember Emir in The Witcher 2. Like, there's so many things I don't remember. But I don't feel like it's totally necessary to still enjoy the game. You don't need to know the politics and all the relationships. Those are just things that are there if you need them, right? If you need those to enjoy it, then they're there, but I think most of the time I've just been concerned about what's happening on screen, right? If that makes sense?
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the gin.
A dozen yards?
Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2...
So she gonna vomit?
3.
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this Jinn?
But you already know. A
Yennefer
Jinn's power is priceless
just
to a
took
mage.
freezing cold Skellige ice water soaked Geralt. Like he's been in this ice cold freezing water, and then she sets him on top of a cold fucking frosty mountain.
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. Even very important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then return to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a Jinn.
So that's it. This is about my last wish?
You asked that Jinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Whoa!
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if
Like
we'll
a daughter?
still
Maybe
matter
like
to
a
one another,
godfather or whatever,
or if
right?
we'll be like two strangers.
Like a goddaughter, godfather.
What if I don't want to know?
I'm afraid you no longer have a choice. Come, let's search the ship.
There's the other half of the boat that was teleported on top of the mountain. Wow. This is a funny one, right? This is a really strange
quite
one.
The eccentric, asking the Jinn to lift half his ship.
Where are we exactly? Are we on the main island? Yeah, we are. Right. When I was over here... Let me get this right. Yeah, I was over here. This is where the big tower is, and I was gonna go towards this. It's like a big lighthouse tower, and it's all destroyed. When I was over here on this island, and I was doing the cave thing with the cave trolls, I noticed that as I was climbing the cave troll mountain, there were boats fucking everywhere. As if the sea had been really high, and then the boats had got stuck up the mountain. But like, I don't know. It just seems really weird.
On top.
That the boats would be that high up, but I guess this one was teleported. Also, that is sick that they actually render out the smoke even at this distance. That's crazy. A lot of games, obviously, like you can see the geometry of those buildings is lowered and the textures are lowered, but like, wow, actually choosing to render the smoke to give it that bit of life. Wow. Oh yeah, there was another mod that I installed, but I couldn't get it to work. I think the mod needs to be updated. It's the Witcher Free snowboarding mod. Let me see if I can find a video of it. It's fucking sick. Witcher Free snowboarding mod. I'll have to like not play the music, but check this out. I'll just make music. It gives you Pit Viper glasses, and then you can equip the snowboard as a weapon, or you can actually use it as like a real snowboard and slide down mountains. I couldn't get it to work. I think that it's a broken mod currently, and that the developer of the mod needs to update it for version 4.04. But how cool would this have been? This would have been cool as fuck, right? I spent like half an hour trying to get it to work, and there was nothing really to try. Like, if it doesn't work the first time, there's really nothing much you can do. But yeah. It's over 2.5 years old, and I think the game just has had some updates since then, and yep, that's about it. Would have been cool, though.
He didn't necessarily. Jinns are inherently mischievous. This one might
Far
have
out,
granted his
dude.
wish and perverted it in doing
Thank
so.
you, Crumple.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't
What
wish
the
I'd
fuck?
disappear from your life.
Far out,
I've yet to
dude.
decide how to word it.
What up, Crumble?
Explore the ship.
What up, what up, what up? It would have been a cool mod, but I just couldn't get it to work. It had some issues with the script extender. Not script extender, the script merger. Like, I couldn't merge it.
Interesting.
I mean, I think Far Out Dude is a surfer thing, but there's an overlap between snowboarders and surfers, so it's fine. I guess you could be both. You guys want a fun depth story? So today I did one of those pore strips, right? So you're meant to like go in the shower, scrub your nose with like a scrub, and then when your nose is still wet from the shower, you're meant to put on the pore strip, and essentially it works like wood glue. Like the strip has glue on it, and the water. You ever applied one of those temporary tattoos? Like if you've ever applied one of those temporary paper tattoos, where you wet the backing off it, and then the tattoo sticks. Essentially, that's how pore strips work, right? They're a piece of like paper, and they have glue on it, and it's like a water-based glue, and you put the water, and it like activates. Anyway, and then when it dries, you peel it off. So I put the pore strip on my nose, and I let it dry, right? And I tried to pull off the pore strip, and it lifted up easily enough from one side, started peeling off, right? I could tell it was working. And when I got to the other side, I ripped off like enough of my skin that it bled. So I have like a line on the side of my nose that's just like stings when the air hits it. I've got like a little, like it's like somebody dug their fingernail into the side of my nose. That's what it looks like. It's like a little line. You've got actual tattoos? Wow. I don't think I'll ever get a tattoo.
Mage must have slept here.
I don't think I'll ever. I mean, I'm 33, right? I think if I was gonna get one, I would have gotten one by now.
Elemental Empires by Gian Battista.
No way, no way, no way, no way, no way. We got the formula to make the N-word. This is the item that I needed to make the enhanced bomb. I need white gull. Is white gull something I can make? It is. I need to get cherry cordial and mandrake cordial. This is sick, dude. Dude, I needed this. I needed this to make this thing. Superior grape shot. And it ignores enemy armor. Dude, I'm so happy about that. That's sick.
Nothing interesting.
Oh yeah, yesterday I played the Ciri part of the game where she goes to the hot spring, and I tried to go outside wearing just a towel. And the first time I played through it, I chose to wear the towel, and I didn't get the cutscene about her tattoo of a rose. And then I decided like that I wanted to see if I could go outside naked, so I reloaded the save, and then we learned about her tattoo.
Wonder what this means.
But I didn't learn anything about it, just that it's a rose.
Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them.
Also, I don't think Ciri got a scar on her face from a pore strip.
Blood. Someone was dragged.
It's true though, those things are lethal. If you let it dry too much,
when the ship suddenly tipped
if you let it dry too much, it's literally like wood glue. Like it's a water-based glue, and it's pretty strong. I mean, it goes hard like paper mache. Like it goes rock hard. And it took the skin clean off, like a couple of layers. I mean, it bled. It bled, and it still stings. I've been putting Vaseline on it to stop it stinging. I sound like a big baby, but like, why would I suffer, right? Why would I just like sit and let it sting? You gotta put something on it.
Nothing interesting.
The one part where Ciri didn't annoy me is the sweet little story of the guy she meets. You mean the guy that she got the tattoo for, or do you mean the horse rider boy that you revive in this game? The horse rider guy that helps her escape the wild hunt?
Nothing here.
It was an okay enough story. I liked it. She seems to make friends really easily. Have you noticed that? Like, she makes friends with a little girl, then she makes friends with the Baron, and then she makes friends with the horse rider guy, and she makes friends with the horse rider guy's sister and mother. I chose not to flirt. I chose to say that she prefers girls, which I thought was pretty funny. I thought it was funny in the fact that like they give you a choice where like the player just has their own headcanon, and I guess you could just like ignore what the actual canon of the game is. You trying to say
mysteries, Agnes of Glanville?
Are you trying to say that it's cringe flirty when Geralt flirts? Oh shit! We haven't showed Grummeldunk the best part.
Yen, think you should see this.
Oh shit! We haven't showed you
What
the
do you
best
have?
part. Right, hold on. After
It's
this
Amos.
cutscene, remind me to
Looks
show you the
exactly
cool
like
thing.
The etching in the book, except his head was intact there.
If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Alright, watch this. You ready? So my hat is broken, right? It's all red. It has this weird texture that looks like a horse's hoof or something on it. Right? Like, we can see the texture is completely fucked, right? Watch this. I'm gonna drink this Thunderbolt potion. Don't even ask me how that works. If you drink any potion that gives you a buff, other than the cat potion, the hat fixes itself. I don't even know. That is a fucking magic trick, right? Like, that is insane. The funny thing is, I drank a whale potion and jumped into the water at the same time, and then I realized the hat was fixed, and I was like, whoa, is it because when he's wet, the textures change or something, and it, like, you know, maybe it applies like a darker texture to make him seem wet? No, it's the potion.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the djinn. It's
I do
likely
not
to
have
be
enemy
happy.
upscaling
Stand
on.
at the ready.
I think I should though for this mission because it's a level 19 mission and I'm a little bit higher up level. Should I have it on? No? If you want me to put it on, tell me. I'll try it out. Breaks this quest? Okay, okay.
You have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
What the fuck is a djinn considered? A cursed one? It's not a draconid. It's not a hybrid. Not a necrophage. Is he a specter? What is a djinn considered to be? I remember this guy. He was cool.
Care to trade places?
What the fuck?
Just a bit more. I can feel his.
Get fucked.
Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a djinn can remove another djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free.
That's how he talks.
You are free!
Nice close-up on Yen's ass for some reason there. Did she change her trousers? Is she wearing leather trousers now instead of the velvet?
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Wasn't she
Maybe we
wearing
should
velour
sit.
kind of
Look a bit
velvety
dazed.
bottoms? Or oh
I'm
no,
not,
it's the rim
but we
highlight.
can sit.
It's the rim highlight. The rim light. The white rim light, when it hits her silhouette, makes it look like she's wearing kind of like velvety bottoms, but she's not. It's leather. we beat the Jinn.
We've improved. Last time we tamed a Jinn, we destroyed half of Rind.
Yes, we make a good team. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Couldn't have reviews. I think I'm gonna say the second one. Because Geralt kind of likes that they're entwined, right? Maybe? Fine on this cutscene, but it wasn't fine on the cutscene before this. I think because the potion's still running, the cutscene's still...
Not sure
hat's
I'd
still
have done
fixed.
it if I'd known what this was about from the start.
Then we'd never have learned the truth. Whether anything would change after the Jinn removed the spell.
It hasn't been in any other
Has
cutscene,
it?
sadly.
Has anything changed?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo,
True,
perhaps.
Grummeldunk. True.
I thought you'd become a stranger to me, that I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
He should say something like, Yennefer, you know you still want this salt and pepper Santa Claus beard. Actually, it's all salt. There's no pepper. He's completely grey. Anyway, Grummeldunk, didn't you fucking completely dodge my question? Didn't I ask what your tattoos were, or tattoo was, depending if you have more than one? I mean, you know, you didn't even say.
Jinn might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either.
Bird mask? God. I think the hat counts as a
I
mask,
love
by the
you,
way.
Yen.
And I love you.
The black flag is in the band logo, the... what's his name? Henry Rollins band? Slightly derpy dragon.
Ow, what was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
What's next? Got any plans?
That depends what you mean. We must find Ciri, and then defeat the hunt.
He
But
was
I
meaning,
doubt the world
he was
will
meaning
end
like, do you
if
want to
we
go to
sit here a
McDonald's? He wasn't talking about... He wasn't talking about big plans. He was talking about like, you want to go get lunch?
My, it's lovely.
I think the spirits of Skellige favor us.
Imagine farting on top of that mountain, dude. It would echo. It would be like... You know? There's a guy on TikTok, and I'm not kidding you. His channel... Can I pause mid cutscene? I
Next
can.
time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
Right. His
What
channel
now?
is called Scenic Pisses.
Well,
and
I'm
he
due to appear
pisses
in
in
Vizima.
scenic locations. Like, he'll be up a mountain in Switzerland at like dawn, and he'll be pissing in the corner of the vista. Like, as the camera pans around, you just see the back of him and like a stream of piss. I think he uses a bottle of water, but it's pretty funny. He'll be like in fucking Patagonia. And it's just called Scenic Pisses. Kojima doesn't follow him, but it is very Death Stranding vibes. It's very Death Stranding. Oh.
Yen, what happened back there?
Was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
Einster Zende
I'm going to see
Neu
the Baron.
Balkan?
Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I don't know what
I
that
shall
is. I'm
join
gonna
you as
Google it.
quickly as I can.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
Einster... Oh, wow. I know the logo, but I don't actually know the band. Well, like I've actually seen that logo. Can we
Geralt,
still talk to her? Want to play some Gwent?
Ever think about the past? About your time with the hunt?
at times, I'm amazed we survived. Eridan's not usually one to leave witnesses behind.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the hunt.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
You know when Yennefer's... This is going to sound like I'm looking in Yennefer's eyes. When Yennefer's eyes flicker to the side and the light hits them and then they flash purple, it actually looks better than a lot of games I've seen in the last couple of years. There's something about like the shading of the eyes. I know there's actually an eye fix for this game because people considered the eyes to be too dark and overshaded, but I think that that's actually pretty much spot on. In a lot of lighting situations, the eyes of people do eventually, like, you know, become difficult to see because of all the shadow. You've got the shadow of the eyelids, you've got the shadow of the brow, you've got the, I mean, the whole recess of your eye is the ocular, like, socket is pushed in, right? You do have a lot of shadow on your eyes. But, like, when Yennefer turns and it flashes purple, it's surprising how natural they made purple eyes seem, you know?
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
Can you look at it here? I guess you gotta zoom, zoom, zoom. Like, it's surprising how natural they made purple eyes seem. Yeah, there is slight, like, change in the lighting when you move. So they are doing, like, a little bit of reflection. Better than Geralt? Yeah, I think you might be right, actually. In terms of realism, you mean? Because I think you're right. I think you're right. And you can see how the reflection on Geralt's eyes change. I'm going to try and go slow so you can see it. Do you see where the spot highlights move? But typically your eyes, like, are fairly dark. Like, this is how dark your eyes would be. Is this Yennefer's song, by the way? I have never picked up on it. Oh yeah, we need to go find an alchemist because we can finally make those superior grape shots. Who are you?
Greetings. I'm Geralt.
The Witcher known as
Whoa!
the White Wolf, I know. They tell stories about
You
you
just split
every day
into
round
two.
here. Looking for an open seat at the table?
I'll be fine. Just wanted to talk.
He just osmosis.
What smells so delicious?
Alright, we need to buy some of this. We need to buy some mandrake cordial. I guess we'll buy 2. And we need to buy some cherry cordial as well. And I don't think he sells anything else we need to make this. And then we're going to play a quick round of Gwent.
Actually, kinda in the mood for...
I'm always in the mood for Gwent.
Same. Always in the mood for a quick round of Gwent. Oh, he's a monster player. Oh, no. Fucking monster players, dude. Alright. There's a monster in the game, and I think it's actually... This is really weird. I think it's actually the Karen that drops the Negredo stuff that I need to make the superior grape shot. But there's only one that you fight on a main quest, and one that you fight for a Witcher contract. And if it doesn't drop it on either of those fights, you basically have to wait until the Blood and Wine DLC to buy Negredo. The only other way to get Negredo is to find the recipe and make it, and I was lucky enough that the recipe was on that boat. So we should be able to get the superior grape shot just with, like, random ingredients. I mean, one of the ingredients is literally just alcohols mixed together. Whoa. That was a big play. Playing as crones like that. Alright. Opponent passed. Oof. Alright. I could also... I'm gonna give him 4 points. Right? And then... I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this. And... play this, then I'm gonna pass. I've played the first game back in 2015, and then I played the second game straight after it in 2015, and then I've watched the first, I think, 2.5 series of the Netflix show, but I've never read the books. I've never even come close to reading the books, sadly. Oh, wow. I think we lose, because I can only do 12 and then multiply it by 2. Yeah. I think I lose. Weird play, but okay. Alright, here's what we do. We pull this back out, and then we lose this round. GG. Yep, that's it. It's over.
Greetings.
How many bad hands do you have to draw in Gwent before you realize it's your bad deck? Because I feel like my deck isn't very good. I think I've got too many random cards that don't really do a lot for my playstyle. Like, I've got too many random things that are just, like, not that great. Like, even right now, all I'm trying to do is I'm trying to, like, draw a frost card, and it's not gonna happen. Yeah, that's fine. Next round. Oh, you can't dummy out this 0 cost card. Fuck. You got Scorch? No Scorch. Stennis, though. Are we just passing this Stennis back and forward? Oh, no. Alright. I guess we're passing this Stennis back and forward. Okay. That's fine. Do monsters not really have any ranged, or is it just this guy? It might just be this guy doesn't have a lot of ranged. Ooh, shit! Oh no. I think my deck is just really bad. I'm gonna take some shit out my deck.
Actually, kinda in the...
Alright, let's take out the decoys. Let's take out Dijkstra. I'm sorry, but Dijkstra has to go. I'll take out Stennis as well. Replace them with... Maybe I'll put Vess and Siegfried back in. And then I have 2 fog cards, right? I only have 1 fog card in my deck. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think we'll go with this. What does Scorch actually say? Discard after playing kills the strongest card or cards on the battlefield. Is that a Scorch? Baby rage? Am I baby raging? It's my deck. It sucks. It's really bad. Or are you raging because I'm taking out Dijkstra? No, Dijkstra can fuck off. He doesn't even suit my playstyle. He literally does not suit my playstyle. He's not good, like, at all. Not for me. Oh shit. That's a big 10 whammy. There's a big 10 whammy for you. Eat my ass. Ooh, 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 wait. We could get a big Scorch. If he plays another big card, we could get a big Scorch here. For the memes. Oh, wait, we can't get a big Scorch. Because I don't have any card draw. Never mind. Alright, hold up. We got this. Alright, 1 round down and we're still doing good. We're doing good. Don't worry about it. We got this. Absolutely got this. No big deal. Totally got this. Right? Then the next turn we're gonna get like 25 value. Place this, and we bring back the catapult. Place this, and we bring back this guy, Vesemir. Oops. Oops. We don't have any cards, but he's gonna have a card on the board because one of them doesn't leave, right? Because of his thing. Yep. That was the quickest round of Gwent ever! That was the quickest round of Gwent ever, dude! None of us had cards! We didn't even have fucking cards! Oh.
I'm actually kinda in the mood for... I'm all...
This fucking guy. I gotta win this. This is it. I gotta win this. Oh shit! I got the big cards. Big cards. Prepare to get roached. He loves Gwent as much as me. I just really want to beat him. I really want to beat this guy. I can feel a Scorch coming on though. I feel a Scorch. And it's gonna take out Ciri. So you might be saying to yourself, hey Depp, why did you play Emil, right? Why did you play Emil and then lower him from a 5 to a 1? Well, the reason is because Yennefer's bonus thing is that she can summon somebody from the graveyard, but she can't summon special cards. So we couldn't resummon Ciri, but we could resummon him. So he does get double value, you know? Maybe thinking that I don't have big brains, but I got huge brains. Just not for Gwent. I think we lose. My total is gonna be 43, and I think he's gonna beat 43. He has 3 cards left. He's gonna beat 43. Yup. Okay, okay, okay. We got this, we got this. Don't worry, don't worry. As long as he doesn't have a card with 4 or more. Oh, he fucked up. I think he has nothing. He doesn't have any more monsters. Yep. Okay, we win, finally. Okay. I don't know what the quest is called. However, I was told by Yennefer that I should go and talk to... shit. This is gonna sound weird, right? But is there ever a quest in the game where you don't actually have... You don't actually, like, have a marker for it, but you can go to it? Because Yennefer told me that I should go and talk to Emir before doing anything else. And she said to talk to her before talking to Emir. I can't imagine that this is actually part of the quest, but... Maybe I have to talk to Emir now? Or maybe it's just because it's linked to the other thing. Do I have an Emir tracker anywhere? Nah, it must just be linked to the ugly baby quest. Also, I'm over encumbered. But I'm not. I have 116 out of... What the fuck? Maybe the game forces you to be over encumbered in this area so that you're forced to walk? Is that what it is? Well, it says in the top left, it has the over encumbered sign, but I guess that's their way of, you know? I guess that's their way of forcing you to walk. Alright, forget it. I think we're just gonna go do the Uma part. I've actually already done it at the beginning of the stream, so I might skip the dialogue. I also really need to go to the bathroom for some reason. I went to the bathroom like an hour ago. I need to pee. Alright. BRB. I don't know why. Like, did I like... I don't know. Maybe I drank too much. Vodka, that is. Alright, BRB. So 2 seconds.
That white one.
Weren't the Baron's men burn the village? 'Twas the wild hunt. Wraiths didn't leave a soul alive.
Don't say no more.
Not looking good, I tell you.
Some malady's trying to grip me. Used to be Wagon's Showdown
fell in the
market
toilet.
days, loaded with all
I
kinds
didn't
of fat,
fall in the toilet.
smoked
I don't even
bacon,
drink soda.
lard,
I don't even drink soda because it has artificial
Come back,
sweeteners.
isn't he?
And I'm, you know, migraines. Hello? Right. My mum came in and I had to tell her that somebody came to the door for her earlier and she wasn't in. So I had to pass along a message. Let's trade with Joanna real quick.
What are you...
I gotta sell some of this shit. This armor probably looks really cool, so I might keep like one set of it. Hold up, did I... Oh no. I just sold that to her, right? And it's the thingy boots. These boots have armor piercing, but I guess they're worse than the ones I have, so fuck it, who cares? Alright, YOLO. Let's go get our best friend, Uma. I got to the point in this quest where I'd taken Uma onto the horse, and the Nilfgaard army stopped me, and then I quickly realized that I didn't do the Yennefer quest, and she'd asked me specifically to do it yesterday, so that's why we're back here. So I'm just gonna skip this.
God. Not a... Thank you. Thank...
I'm just gonna skip his dialogue. Basically, he's an asshole, and fuck him. Tells you to go to the stable, and the Uma's been eating too much food.
I'm taking... There. Sorry. Brick. Which... Open the...
Talks about sticking a straw up a horse's ass or something.
Hey, little guy.
Man, Uma's fucked. Uma is actually fucked.
This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen.
I like the little horse that they have.
Well, come on.
And he has a dead rat on his waist. Its waist. We don't know if Uma's a man or a woman. They've already made the thing, they said it could be Ciri. It could be Ciri transformed, and if it is, great. Like, it has green eyes and white hair.
What the? Quit playing around. Let's go.
We should have put it in a cage. Fuck.
Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
Alright, we're gonna be a dick to Emir, and that's the goal. The goal is to be a dick to Emir, be nice to Yen, and then leave. And try and make it to Kaer Morhen in one piece.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once.
That's what I was thinking of.
Your
It's
Imperial
Yen's
Majesty.
dress that looks like it's made out of velvet or velour. Wow.
I did
Good
not
job,
have you
Emma.
brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
I kind of want to be a dick to Amir. Do I want to be a dick to Amir? Fuck it.
No courtesies needed? Perfect. But remember, I'm not your soldier, or page, or dog, so don't give me any orders.
Would you prefer I order my guards? Look around. I need only beckon.
Geralt.
Now report.
Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I
That's
hope
your
you
daughter,
have more to
dude.
say.
She's fucked.
For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at
I'm
any
looking for a
moment...
cock
It's a
in a
difficult
haystack.
task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more,
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen.
where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron
Yes, I know my vassals.
who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her
Uma's
elf
just
companion
making
there.
random
And
noises,
into
dude.
the Wild Hunt. Again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
Very busy with Gwent, and between Gwent and the boxing matches.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone
Yeah, he
hides
goes to
inside
poker
it.
night at the
Can you
Crow's
lift this
Perch.
curse?
I've done a
Amir
great deal
goes
of
to
research,
poker night and just,
made
you know,
inquiries,
plays some
but
Gwent.
to lift it, I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafael Elen, Kedmil Fali, Gladiv Dorn Eptened, Bandro Ithne Iacus.
Geralt's memory is fucking crazy.
Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
Details do not interest me.
Yeah.
Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
We're not bringing him Ciri though, right? By the way, I took my glasses off and I did not see how much he paid me. How much did he give me? How much was his daughter worth? How much did I just get? I literally did not see.
Wouldn't count on that happening.
That was no request, it was an order, Geralt. And I advise you well, do not disobey me. This audience is over. Till the next.
He gave me half the money though. He said half now, half later. I want to check my florins.
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as
He
a
had to have given
novice
me
at
at least
Aretusa,
half, right?
called into the dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my pride and when I must swallow it. Unlike some others I know.
Ah, I see. So you show your claws to me because I'm a lowly witcher, but...
Do you really wish to do this now, Geralt?
Why is Geralt being a fucking
We
teenage
can fight
girl?
another time, in another place.
The hell?
Where the walls have no ears.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like
We
teleporting.
need to give Uma something to play with. He's
Take
just
care
picking
of
his
yourself.
nose! He's picking his nose!
Here, probably better if you keep it.
He needs something to play with. Like a toy.
I'm off.
I don't know, like a fucking, like a little prism or a magnifying glass or something, you know, something to keep him occupied. A musical instrument, like a little flute. If Uma was able to play the flute, that'd be sick. If this is a week later, that means that Geralt has had to sit at like a campfire with Uma every night and like cook him food and feed him, get him to drink water,
Close to the fortress.
change his
Everyone's
diaper.
been slacking off.
Fuck me. Jesus Christ, look at Kaer Morhen. Kaer Morhen looks impressive as fuck, but it also looks like a total shithole. Like, it looks like both. It's so big, but then it looks crusty.
Look for the wind. Been away quite a while.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Oh god.
Calm, if you don't count the forked tail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, hair, lip.
Oh
And
fuck.
is this...
Vesemir. Don't say it to him like that. That's mean.
Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Why so dirty?
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd you get so dirty?
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
Lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? Don't see the sense in it?
No. Yennefer found more important things for them to do.
Okay.
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt.
Isn't this
I
just like
understand she's
Geralt's
a-
dream?
Well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for
Yennefer at Kaer
nothing?
Morhen?
She
This is actually her
teleports
first
in,
time here,
not
isn't
even
it?
a nice to see you. Jumps right into a...
Yeah, this is Yennefer's first time in Kaer Morhen, because she says it couldn't have been real because I've never been there.
Rearrange things through the bed off the balcony.
So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse, not what she plans to do with it, despite our asking.
She's gotta have a good reason.
More than one, most likely. In any case, she's set her mind on something. Needs us to stay out of her way, mostly.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she... Ah, now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture. So where is everyone?
Eskel's
Wait.
hunting forktails.
Who did we
Gotta nip
send
that
here? Did we
infestation in
send
the bud.
Kira here, or
And
was it
since
the other
Yennefer needs
witch?
to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, two birds.
But I know
one
that
stone.
Yennefer has never been here
Lambert's still in the
before,
keep,
until now.
preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
Mm-hmm. And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
If
I should
Vesemir,
let
you're
her know
very
I'm here.
old.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
I'm hoping she'll throw her lips around my cock. That was Geralt that said that, not me. I didn't even say that. Ugliest man alive? Is that what
Can we
UMA
talk?
stands for? Come on. Come on.
How can I help you?
Hodor.
I'm looking for Ciri. Ashen hair, scar on her cheek. Seen her?
Couldn't we have shown him the poster, the wanted poster of Ciri?
You think universals exist as real and distinct entities, or only as mental constructs?
It's got hair in its ear.
Mm-hmm. So do I.
Alright, very intelligent. Let's go.
So long.
Well. Oh yeah, shit. We need to do the alchemy. So, if we make some white gall, and then we go to Migredo, we can make one of these. Then we can go to bombs. Superior grape shop. We finally got it. It's done. It's done. This is my happy jump. 25 hours since I noticed that I had the superior grape shot recipe. We finally managed to complete it. 25 hours later. Alright, help Yennefer fix the megascope, find Eskel and help him hunt for the forktail, or talk to Lambert about journeying into the Circle of Elements. Let's go and do the Eskel one. Is he up on the ramparts? I'm pretty sure I did tell Kira to come here, but she wasn't there to welcome me. I wonder what's going on. Is he outside? He's outside. That's the second time I've died to, like, thinking I could make a jump. Oh my god.
Must be Eskel's prints. No one else has left the keep recently.
I don't know if I'm meant to be following this on horseback or not. I would say no, but maybe we should go on horseback. This part of the map looks so different from the rest of the game.
Go, go. Come on, Roach.
I can see the prince go this way.
That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal.
Weird saddle.
Footprints. And hoofprints. A goat. Interesting. Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose.
Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent.
We're looking for goat fluff.
Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench.
Isn't this a quest that we did in a Plague Tale? Find the goat. I love a good game of Find the Goat.
Eskel's tracks. The nose knows.
Low bleater.
Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
Fucking hell.
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See your memories back in full, and sharp as ever, in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
Hold the fuck on. Is this the first time I've realized that not all the Witchers have grey hair? Because Vesemir has grey hair because he's old, right? And then Lefo's bald. And then the other Witcher we found was wearing a hat, right? Or was he bald? This is like one of the only Witchers we've seen with brown hair.
Yen's keeping you pretty busy, huh?
Started shouting out orders with just 1 foot out of the teleport. I tried to get a word in edgewise, to which she said...
One should not interrupt a lady.
Exactly. Times like these, I'm glad this ugly mug of mine keeps the women away.
You're not that bad looking. Looks aren't everything to all women. Says fucking Giga Chad Geralt, who has like teenage girls swooning for him on the Instagram and TikTok. On Twitter as well, like the amount of like middle-aged artist women that just draw Geralt shirtless. Come on, man. Let's go. Looks aren't everything.
Looks aren't everything. Certainly not to all women.
You're right. But most like a full purse, too. Don't have much to brag about in that
What the fuck?
either.
Are these guys the Andrew... Is this the Andrew Tate section of the game? What is going on?
There it is.
This is a lizardoid or something, right? What is it called? Lizardoid. Draconid.
Picked a bad day to leave its nest.
Big bastard!
We can handle this.
Holy fuck.
It's taking off! Hit the wings!
I could have fired a tracking dart in it. But I guess it's part of the quest.
Foul, overgrown reptiles. Hate it when they do that.
Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light-colored. Can't fly much further.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved this lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him.
Landed here.
Not very gracefully. Look at the tracks. We broke its wing, I think. The old hen, she cackled.
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
Maybe it went back to its mama. Maybe there's gonna be another one in here.
You like that silver?
Oh shit. Fired in the wrong direction. Come here.
All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Yen tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know? And that, doesn't bug you?
No, it doesn't.
I've been trusting her this whole way, even when I was talking to Vesemir, so I'm just gonna keep saying this stuff.
What was that?
Nothing.
As if I trust her.
Something about Yen bothering you? Come on, grow a pair. Give it to me straight.
You grow a pair and admit she tricked you more than a few times.
That was then. Yen's changed.
Right. Fine, never mind. Let's go.
You know, yesterday I watched a little bit of the movie A Knight's Tale with Heath Ledger in it. And I didn't realize that one of the guys at the beginning of the movie, I mean, I didn't watch the whole movie, so like, I don't remember his name. But one of the guys is actually Robert Baratheon. It's a young Robert Baratheon. It's the actor who plays him in Game of Thrones. Had no idea he was in that. But he's like obviously about, what, 12, 13 years younger. And he doesn't have a beard. So I kind of didn't recognize him at first. I don't know why I'm even thinking about that. But Robert Baratheon, dude, he's in A Knight's Tale.
What do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster.
The soundtrack to A Knight's Tale is so funny because it's all like pop music. Like, if you were making a movie like that nowadays, you would not use pop music. You would use like bespoke music for the movie. And it's full of like these funny songs. Like, no, I was busy. I had to go do stuff. I only watched like the first 25 minutes. I watched him do his first joust, get the helmet stuck on his head. Then I watched a little bit of the training montage, and then that was it. Yeah. The other one is it called Black Knight? What's the one with the dude who's like a Black Knight? Like he's a black guy and he's a knight. That movie's good too, but it's been a while since I've seen it. Little race, gladly.
Not really a challenge.
Because I can film. What's it gonna be?
Why not?
Oh no.
Yourself.
It's Paprika's first movie record. Stuart Little 2. I didn't even know they made a second Stuart Little. What are you talking about? What are you talking about here? Give me the cliff notes on Stuart Little 2. Why is it such a great movie? What the fuck? Get out of here! All these deer.
Slow down! You'll break your neck!
Yeah, Hugh Laurie is in Stuart Little. I didn't know he's in Stuart Little 2. I didn't even know Stuart Little 2 existed. Did you know that House is supposed to be Sherlock Holmes? Hold up. If you don't know this is gonna break your brain. Did you know that House MD, the show House with Hugh Laurie, is based on Sherlock Holmes? And instead of Dr. Watson, he's got Dr. Wilson. And instead of being addicted to opium, he's addicted to Vicodin. And he's a detective, right? And he plays the guitar instead of the violin, and he lives at door number 221B. He lives in apartment 221B, which is the same as 221 Baker Street. I swear on my life that House is supposed to be Sherlock Holmes. He's even called House instead of being called Holmes. I swear to God, it's a thing. If you didn't know that, it's like a mindfuck when you first find out. But it's a true thing.
Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Mm-hmm. Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
I've seen it all. I've seen every episode of House. I think when the final season finished, about a year after that, I watched every episode. I like the one where he crashes his car into Cutty's house. I think that's probably my favorite episode. And I like the one where he operates on himself in the bathtub. He like tries to fix his leg. And the stuff that he's using to fix himself, it doesn't work on the mice. The mice start to get tumors. I like that episode. It's a really heavy episode. It's hard to watch. It's a real hard to watch episode, and that's why it's so good.
Since you insist.
Here, use it wisely.
I get $50. Yeah, he's in the tub and he's cutting open his leg and stuff. It's really brutal. But it's his last resort, right? Like, he's a desperate man. Talk to Lambert about journeying to the Circle of Elements. Oh yeah, we never checked our money. I got like 4K for saving Suri, even though I didn't save her. I got like 4K. Dude, I'm so sniffly today. I don't have a cold or anything, it's just like general allergies. I keep sniffing. I didn't realize how loud I sniff, right? Like, I didn't realize until I watched back a bit of the VOD to check if the quality was higher with these new settings. And I realized just how bad it is. I sniff so loud. Can we kill a bird? Do they move when you shoot towards them? They seem to speed up, right? Yeah, they do. I saw a video on TikTok the other day, and it was, it started off showing the moon glitch from Grand Theft Auto, where you shoot the moon and the moon gets bigger the more you shoot it. And it said, did you know that a developer has come out and said exactly why the moon gets bigger when you shoot it? It turns out that... And it just played like a big fart noise. Time slows when you aim? Oh, so it does. Oh, it looked like when I was like shooting that they were speeding up because they were trying to avoid the... Okay. Hold up though, hold up. Wasn't that like a point thing that I don't have? Time slowed by an additional 50%. Ah, so it slows already. Got it. Got it. It doesn't actually tell you that, but it does. Right. And I've played 43 hours. I said 48 hours of the game. 43 hours. Wow. Life hack for the crossbow. Uh-oh. What is it? Is it install crossbow mod? Ta-da. Those doors must be perfectly balanced to open this easily. Crazy. It auto aims to the closest enemy? Huh.
Look, like that? Pretty, isn't it?
Oh, Uma's here. Where's Uma?
Interesting. Not afraid of silver.
Can we talk?
Alright, we've already talked to him.
So long.
What have they drawn on the wall? A crib? Dude, this place fucking sucks. Like, I swear to God, they need, like, some lights in here or something. Like, they need to put those chandeliers on full blast. Are they on right now? No. Oh, they are. Who raises and lowers these chandeliers? Somebody raise and lower them.
Now look here. Pupils functioning.
12,000 channel points this year. How the fuck did I manage that with your lack of anything to spend them on? Oh my god. Look, it's not my fault. I just know that, like, channel point rewards just aren't my thing, right? As soon as I add, like, a sound alert, it's gonna get spammed. And then it'll break and I'll have to fix it. It's not even like a laziness thing. I spend so much effort on the channel in general, and then, like, it's just one of these things. I don't like the things.
Afraid of silver.
My Twitch recap is actually really sad. If I click the creator recap, it's really, really sad. My numbers are so low. I follow this this person on Twitter, and they streamed 1/3 as many days as me, and their streams are half the length, and they got 35 times more followers. So if they'd streamed as much as me, they would have had about, you know, 300 times more followers than I do. It's crazy. 4,670,000 messages? Huh? Yeah, that's fucked. Mine was accurate, at least the creator one was, but it was just depressing because I've seen other people posting theirs. Like, I am way below the average for how many followers you should be getting with the amount of hours I stream. Yeah, I don't do raids. True. True. But here's the thing. Say I was to raid random people all the time, the chances of one of those people remembering me and raiding me back is nearly impossible. Plus, then you end up, like, you have to, like, talk to people. That's a thing, right?
Look. Like that. Pretty, isn't it?
Most of streamer just said the hours. Did they get banned? Is it somebody that was banned, though, Grimmeldunk, and maybe it doesn't show their page? That'd be funny. Yeah, I don't like networking. I've tried it before, and it's not fun. It ends up with drama. To be honest. I feel like I shouldn't be talking about this, because, like, that's one of my rules, right, is don't talk about other people. Like, I anti-network by not talking about other people. If you were around here in 2014 to 2017, when I actually tried networking, no. Like, fuck that. Like, it's not worth it. You're gonna have people in your Twitter DMs mad about something and blah blah blah. It's just no, like, fuck it.
Look at the fire.
You know?
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements.
314
Says
days.
It's essential to lifting the curse
It's
from
just
that
been on for
monstrosity.
314 days. Oof. Wait, what do you mean days? As in, like, hours? As in 366 days means that you spent 24 hours a day for that many days watching Twitch? And that's your recap for 2023? How is that even possible?
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Siri.
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Irritating, you mean?
Days you
Thought
watched
you
Twitch
liked
all?
people with
Alright, it's
bitchy
probably
streaks.
356
So
for me,
long
or
as they're
365, sorry,
Then you
365.
found the best of them. Enough
Yeah.
about that.
I didn't
The
see
Circle of
that
Elements
part in
awaits.
mine though. Hold on. How do I get to this page? Somebody linked me the recap thing, and it didn't work properly. Alright, I'm clicking mine now. So if I click viewer, right? Is that what you guys are doing? It says distinct days visited 361 for me. And then it says 167 hours watched, which is way wrong. There's no way it's as low as that. It says I sent my Depp Milk emote 47 times. How many chats have you guys sent in your viewer one? Like, as a viewer, how many chats have you sent? I've sent 400. That seems really high. Like, that seems very, very high. And then it says I got the chatty chatter achievement, which seems impossible. My most watched streams were Elias avoiding the puddle, Rob CD, and Co-Carnage. This seems right. This seems right. 18,000 chats. Whoa. Yeah, 400 maybe is right then. Because that's like one a day, right? Wow. Yeah, mine is incredibly low then. But I guess that's accurate. I genuinely, like, don't chat. Typically, I don't chat at all. I think Porto is the only person whose chat I really talked in this year, and then the rest are probably me spamming emotes in my own channel. I don't talk at all. A lot of the channels I go to are so big that I don't feel like talking because it's like it just gets eaten up. Plus, I talked about this before. The last time that I spoke in Twitch chat for any extended period of time was around about the start of lockdown when I was watching S-Fan TV and he was playing Metal Gear Solid. And people in the chat were arguing on whether or not the PlayStation 1 released with an analog controller, and I said it didn't. And they said it did, and I said this is really easy to look up. The PlayStation 1 did not release with an analog controller, and that's why games like Metal Gear Solid, you have to tap the D-pad to run, or to walk slowly. In Metal Gear Solid 1, you have to tap the direction buttons to walk slowly because there was no analog joystick. There was no, like, hold the joystick a little bit to walk slow. And they argued and argued and argued, and it was like, this is just mind-blowing. And ever since then, I've just said, fuck it. Like, there's no point in talking in chats with, like, 2,000 plus viewers. It's not worth it. Totally not worth it. Yeah, like, it's just not a thing. Some majestic mod award? It said I only did 21 mod actions. Wow. That's another thing I need to do, but I don't do it. I don't make people mod. Like, we don't get any trouble here. I don't have enough viewers to get trouble. If you type /mods in any channel, it's a Twitch command, and it shows how many mods there are. My only mods are Moobot, Turtle, and Sandy. At one point, I had 15 mods, but I gave them all up.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
How long have you had the VIP diamond? Is that a VIP diamond? When did I give you the VIP diamond, Grumbleduck? I think I started giving those instead of mod. Because it's like a thing.
No reason
to wait. It's a thing now that you can give people VIP.
Meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion.
Exactly.
Nobody else is a VIP, I don't think.
Not easily forgotten.
I'm thinking maybe Evo is a VIP, but I don't know about that one.
And may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
2 years ago, 4, I don't know. That's how life feels to me.
Vesemir'd like to.
It might be as many as 4.
Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamander assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Wow, he doesn't like Kaer Morhen. Not one bit. I meant to be following you, Lambert. Can you, like, speed up here? Lambert is such a Scottish name.
Been thinking. We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
He does it Texas fishing.
That makes sense.
Texas fishing. VIP also gives you a big respect from any new viewers. They'll be like, this guy's a VIP. Don't fuck with him.
Nice shot.
Right?
Hunting's almost a diversion with that game.
Sure.
Gotta get me one.
Every time I try and reload.
Well, color me impressed. You learn them tricks.
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zerrikania.
Preemptive answer.
Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Oh my god. Look, I'm sure everybody respects each other a lot. I actually had this, you know what? I'm gonna cut myself off and I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. I'm gonna live another day on Twitch. Yeah, I'm gonna live another day on Twitch. I'm gonna not say that controversial opinion. Wow. I've grown as a person that I don't need to say controversial things anymore. I could see the big purple email saying that I've been banned from Twitch. I could see it, so I'm just not gonna say it. That's true growth as a person. You know, I've never even been close to being banned. There was one time that I used to have the Steam overlay on. I can't remember what it was. I think it was Far Cry 4. When Far Cry 4 released, I tried to stream it, and for some reason it wasn't going to game capture unless I had the Steam overlay on, which is really weird because normally overlays stop things from showing up. So I had the Steam overlay on, and this girl on my friends list, she sent the N-word. She said, "What's up, my?" And then she said the N-word. This is like 7 years ago. And I was like, holy shit, and I had to delete the VOD. I had to delete the VOD because I thought, like, you know, what if she gets banned? I was so worried. She just casually dropped the N-word. She was like, what the fuck? She was, I think she was like 19 at the time. And I would have been like 24 maybe? Banned on YouTube back in the day? Yeah, I've had a YouTube account deleted. Nobody believes me on this one though, so... Turtle doesn't believe me on this, but this is totally a true story. So on YouTube, I used to upload clips of Adventure Time, right? Like I would upload Adventure Time clips to this channel that wasn't linked to my proper email. I would clip like the songs from Adventure Time. This is years ago, like 10 years ago, more than that. And I used Bandicam to record a Minecraft mod that was in Gary's mod, right? Like the Half-Life 2 game. And I placed some bricks in the Minecraft mod that was in Gary's mod, and I filmed it, and then I spawned in some zombies and shot them. And the video got over 1 million views across the course of like 2 years. And then the channel got copy strikes for the Adventure Time clips, and I lost the channel.
Swim across the pond?
No.
Like it was literally just a 1-minute video of me playing Minecraft. There was no commentary or anything, right? Like it wasn't when I was actually trying to do YouTube in any way.
Floats to the surface.
Luckily nowadays the copyright strike thing is very good for creators. Like I'll get a message saying that there's a copyright song. It'll clearly say that like there's no problem. It's not gonna fuck your channel up. Do you want to mute the song? Do you want to remove the song and keep the audio? Like it tells you everything now. You could even like replace the song with another song now because the AI technology is so good. But yeah, nobody ever believes me on that. I genuinely had a video that had like millions of views. It went up and up and up, and it had a lot of comments and people saying like, that's not Minecraft, and just arguing back and forward, and I think that pushed it and made it get views.
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizer.
I've got a great false positive story. So in Metal Gear Solid, the 1998 game Metal Gear Solid, there's a song that plays at the beginning. I played Metal Gear Solid on stream, sent the videos to YouTube, and I got a copyright strike for that particular song. It's like a Gaelic song, right? Like it's in Gaelic. When I clicked to see who had copyright flagged it, it was a guy who had used that in a remixed version called like Metal Gear Solid Remix, right? He was claiming that I was playing his remixed version of the song when it was the original song. Because it's the same, like, 20 seconds.
I try not to piss him off too often.
But that got resolved, and it doesn't really matter.
Well. Moderately. Castle's pretty big.
Pretty funny though.
Stay out of each other's way.
Like he's like, that's my song. It's like, no, it's not. It's a fucking remix. But he never actually said that. It was just like automatically detected. Still really weird.
Damn it! Moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
He nearly pushed me into the fucking water. Did you see that? Yeah, I've never come close to being banned, I don't think. I don't think I've said anything. If I really want to drop myself in the shit, there's a Scottish phrase that I said, and I can't repeat the phrase, so you'll just have to agree that it's a thing. There's a Scottish phrase that sounds kind of racist if you don't know the other like words in Scottish. And I said that once when I was playing Skyrim years ago, and I just deleted the VOD. I just didn't put the VOD up on YouTube, rather. I didn't even delete it, I just let it run out. But yeah, it's maybe slightly insensitive to say that phrase, but it's a Scottish thing. It's like literally just a Scottish word.
Not bad.
I actually, like, I'm so confident that it's not actually racist that I feel like I would be able to explain it properly and you guys would just get it, but I don't want to take the risk.
That's dense.
Like, it's not worth the risk, right?
Water hag.
Great. Last thing we needed.
Upload this to YouTube, somebody clicks on the video, they click on the random timestamp, they hear me say it, and then they're like reporting me, and then you get banned. That's not fun. Is that called Big Hag? Village Hag.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond.
Yeah.
Go through the cave.
Paprika, if you do that now,
and we're there.
If you do that now, there's a system for reporting the people that do that,
Still
and it's
gives me the
pretty
shivers,
robust. It happened
You know, only
to
2 boys
Viacom
returned from my group.
recently.
You were the ones who ran into old Spear Tip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for Crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
These guys are like teenagers. Yeah. It's funny that, like, I've spoke about this before. Sometimes when I pause when I speak, it's because I'm trying to think of the word that's not the Scottish word for something, because obviously, like, I can't use Scottish slang all the time or you wouldn't understand what I'm saying. And then I kind of mask my accent just naturally. I feel like when I'm trying to be polite and talk in a proper way so that everybody can understand me, I naturally, like, just change the way I say things. But every so often, I'll say, like, a Scottish word and I'll catch myself, and then it ends up making me, like, pause. Like, I have this weird pause when I speak sometimes. I think I'm getting more and more used to not doing it, just the more I do it, but it's like, it's labor intensive sometimes. If I have to talk a lot, and it's like, it's not me reading something in the game, and I have to, like, think about it. I don't remember who made a video about the people registering the songs and as their own copyright, but I know that the system is really robust now because it's happened a couple of times where people have claimed noises. I actually got one. This is a really strange one. There's like an oscilloscope or something, right? You know how like you have an oscilloscope, you could have like a sine wave? Somebody had copyrighted the sine wave tone, and it was a sine wave tone that somebody had used in a game. You know the game Signalis? It's spelled like Signalis. It's an indie game. In Signalis, there's a part where there's like a communications radio thing, and it plays this sine tone like a boo, like a weird note. And when I put the video on YouTube, it said, you know, you've used copyright music. I'm like, okay. I click on it, and then it tells me the name of the song. I Google it, and it turns out somebody had made a YouTube video off a oscilloscope, and then possibly the devs of the game had used that oscilloscope tone. Like, you can't fucking copyright an oscilloscope tone. Like, that's not a thing. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, what the fuck? Like, I just have the note C when it's played on an acoustic guitar, and if your acoustic guitar song hits a C note, like, come on. I now own the chord D and E. Good luck, everybody.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles?
Watch this. You can remove Geralt's beard by going into photo mode in boats.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose.
Look at this. Amazing. I wonder why that happens. Because it's not off his face when he's moving.
Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Lambert, what a prick. Does Lambert's beard come off? I guess not, because it's like his actual face, right? Whereas for Geralt, it's something that can be removed. Lambert, what a prick. Oh, fuck me.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs.
Right, almost there.
Lambert, what a prick. Half a cock and... No, wait. Oh.
Ready for the caverns?
Right, hold on.
Before we go...
What about Lambert, what a prick. Only one ball and half a dick. There you go, right? That works.
Side.
That works.
Ugh, drink a dose of cat. I
Write
know.
it in, devs.
Any more words of wisdom?
Write it
Like,
in.
Step softly or you'll wake old Spear Tip.
Old Spear Tip still down there?
Yeah, he is. Unless he's done us a favor and killed over on his own. Could come at us at any moment.
His armor's actually pretty cool. I like his Resident Evil style jacket.
Wake him up and you'll sleep deeper.
His Leon jacket from Resident Evil.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
Pretty sure that's a
this
siren.
valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
That's a kid.
Whatever you want to do.
That's not a kid. That's a siren, right? Let's go.
We'll investigate, just in case.
If this gets Lambert killed, it'll be funny.
Casimir's right. You do poke the damn hive, almost always. Fine. Let's go.
Lambert, what a prick. Only one ball and half a dick. How do I climb this? What up?
Hey, little guy. It's all right. You're safe now.
No! No!
I can always tell when they're using
Fine.
like a woman's
Consider
voice
yourself
to be a young
vindicated.
boy.
You were right.
Can always tell.
Well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the foglets to take care of now.
It's always Ashley Johnson in a wig.
An illusion. Who would have thunk?
You're not gonna let this drop.
He's a
anytime soon,
prick,
are
dude.
you?
He is
No,
a prick.
I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child. Think we ought to get Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
When someone's life might be threatened, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Enough said.
Course, the noble white wolf never abandons a man in need. He's more saint than Witcher.
Changing subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy?
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
Oh.
Needn't ask me twice.
I thought the.
In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
I thought the illusion was
Lambert,
somebody
enough.
else making the illusion, like another creature. I've never seen a foglet make an illusion. I've killed about 6 or 7 foglets. You know? Like, I've killed a bunch of foglets before. In the mines, when we did the Kira Metz quest, I killed like 3. And others. Change some of this stuff around. What do I have a lot of? Got a lot of raw meat. Oh yeah, this is like something I would never normally talk about. You know that game, The Finalists, that just came out? That came out when the Game Awards like finished. It's doing really well. It had like a 250,000 players peak, and it was the #7 most played game on Steam. It's that free-to-play like arena shooter thing. You know, it's one of these live service loot box games, but you know, it's actually doing well. It seems to be getting decent enough reviews too. I remember sitting there thinking like, you know, ZZZ, another live service game.
Not if I
but
give you a boost.
people are
Remember?
interested.
Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But
Is that
even a
Vesemir?
lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready?
How does Vesemir...
You fat fuck.
Jesus Christ, this guy is a prick. Is Vesemir like actually still active as a witcher, or does he just like complain and be old?
You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
Cat potion.
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
Mind not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
We need to be quiet.
Ah, so Vesemir doesn't do any like actual
from
outside
Spear
work? Ah. I kind of thought he would just do some contracts and then he'd go back in winter.
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha.
Even with the cat potion, I can't see shit. It's actually quite accurate to Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know if like the, not the developers, but maybe the developers, maybe the writer of the original books. In D&D, if your character has dark vision, they can see in dimly lit areas up to 60 feet. Or, sorry, they can see in pitch darkness as if it's dimly lit up to 60 feet. But they can't see color. That's what dark vision is.
Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been nice.
Vesemir 600?
So soft and sweet. Just sleep in there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
Alright, where's my Dragon's Dream? There you go. Did I just eat an apple? What the fuck did I just do? I just ate a chicken. I didn't even mean to. Okay, let's save. Just in case. says go through the cave. Can I not just fight old spear tip? YOLO!
Lost the element of surprise.
Couldn't care less. I'm up for the challenge.
More, son?
Got him.
Geralt?
Trying to loot. I'm not trying to talk.
You gonna live?
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy. A scar on his chin, right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
Where's my loot?
Geralt?
AE. Treasure chest. Assassin's boots. Oh baby, wait. That curious might actually be good. Oh! It is. Yep. Why are these assassin's boots and they don't have armor piercing? That's weird, right? Whatever. Can I meditate mid-thing? I want my cat potion back so I can see. There you go.
Good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
I don't like the
Look who's
ruff
talking.
on this. The
Vesemir
collar.
told me about that job you did
The
for
frilly
those
collar is a
Nilfgaardians
bit
in Velen.
much.
What? What are you doing? Killing monsters. Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
This is the best thing they've given me in the game.
See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that.
Huh?
Witches is to walk no more. Stops. This mountain, Trolley Mountain.
Trolley Mountain.
Huh? Oh. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
Okay, cool.
You talk to these idiots.
Let us pass or regret it. Just want to get to the circle.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Witches
My
is
hat's
thing
fixed in this
one
cutscene
say,
again. But I have a
thing
cat
two
potion on, so that's
do,
probably why.
Thing 3 do. Sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
The trolls are cool,
They
with
understood all right.
their rhymes.
Congrats.
Run for the cave before they stone us to death.
What was one of the rhymes? It was like, it was something along the lines of like, what is light as a feather, but even a troll couldn't hold it for long. something like that. And it was meant to be your breath, and I think one of them said a fart or something. What was it? A fart.
Those goes no far more. Witches is understand it?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come no to witches see castle. Rocks lots there. Let a rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause it's not getting us anywhere.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witches see strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Only you. Witches is monster kills. Trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make. We do go this.
Leave our
Use
weapons.
Sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees. We smash.
Nah.
No way. Witcher without his sword? It'd be like losing an arm.
Better arm lose than head.
Alright, I got Ogroid oil, right? That's a thing. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. Let me fucking get out of here. It doesn't blind them. Ripped Trolley Mountain.
Just a few steps more, and we're there.
Well, we made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest. How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
These are the torches, right? I would call them like something else, but okay. Fire pits.
Phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah,
The other two were playing darts.
Saved my life a short while
The
ago.
other two were playing Gwent. That's what it was.
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel, and made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, then hang himself.
Whoa, is that how strong Axie is? He made the guy hang himself?
Wow, truly great story.
Isn't it? Real side splitter, I think.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
This is a really funny thing about, like, these type of games in general. You had no idea that that second option to say that the story was cool was going to result in Geralt being sarcastic. Right? Maybe it's clear to some people, but, like, sometimes it's like, there's a video about this, and it's about, like, mostly Fallout and the Mass Effect series. You never know, like, the intention and what inflection is going to be placed on the words that you say. Like, it'll say, like, you know, glad that you're leaving, and then it'll be like, it'll have more than one meaning. Does that make any sense? Like, that could have been, if you were a player who really thought that was a funny story and you click that option and then Geralt starts being sarcastic, it would be a letdown, right?
We all went through it.
That's just it. Not everyone made it. Lots of boys died here. Boys taken against their will.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return?
Firstborn? Wow.
Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
We need to start doing that. We need to start, like, saying to people, when you walk in your front door, give me the first thing that you see. That would be a better reward than half the shit I've got. Remember that guy who they just didn't pay me? Remember that? I bartered him up from 275 to 320, and he agreed to give me the money if I found where his brother had... If I've returned with his brother. That was the quest. And we found his brother had died, and he didn't give us anything. We got, like, a pattern for a fucking breastplate or some shit like that. 300 gold. 300 gold. I went into, like, a cave in a mine. I had to, like, swim through a... Oh my god. Don't even get me started.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter. Well,
why does Geralt have 2 satellite dishes on his
right.
nipples?
We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
You go ahead. Gonna stay here a bit.
Not too long, though. Remember, we got ourselves a cripple to cure.
True. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a cat potion to fix my vision, or to fix my hat, and I'm gonna meditate for an hour, and then I'm gonna immediately do this so that we get a picture. Oh fuck, it didn't work. The cat potion wore off. I wanted a picture of him kneeling down while looking like Santa. Oh shit. Do you have any other potions? I need a potion that doesn't change the vision, but would still work. This maybe? Tawny Owl. What's Swallow? Swallow's the green one? Red one. It's hard to get a good picture when he has the what's it called? He has the hair glitching through. This is his Christmas card for 2023. Fucking hell. There you go. That's his Christmas card. Oh my god.
Magic. A place of power.
Okay, never mind. Oh, poor girl. I love doing things in games that the game like doesn't expect you to do, but has kind of planned for.
Should draw from it.
Place of broken knees. Better draw from it. Alright, where are we going? We're gonna go see Yennefer, right? She's gonna cure Bigby. Help Yennefer fix the megascope. I hate that it's called a megascope. It's like a bunch of mirrors, right? It should be called something else, like an oculary or something like, I don't know. Something more magic-y. Megascope makes it sound like a fucking Pokemon item. You know the Pokemon item that lets you see the ghost, the self scope? It reminds me of that for some reason. Or like a scope on a gun. Sniper scope. Does Eskel play Gwent?
Congratulations. Can't help wondering, though. Why'd you keep the corpse? Aim to stuff it? Hang it above the mantle?
Not a bad idea. Gotta finish this one.
Mind if I have...
Want to do...
The fuck? I skipped... This is the one cutscene I've skipped. And Geralt's eating an apple in the middle of it.
Let's examine its head.
Long whiskers. Protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal.
Is this Margit
Long
the
ears.
Fell from Elden Ring?
And an earring.
Mm-hmm. Seen that before. Some of them like shiny objects, like magpies.
And in the maw, yellow dull teeth. Missing its upper front teeth. Lower incisors.
Clearly not a flosser. Fine, let's move on. Open its gut. So, anything interesting?
Bits of undigested food. A few decades worth, looks like. Human hair, a belt buckle.
It would have been really funny. It would have been really funny if he'd stuck the knife in and it went...
Want to give it to Yennefer?
Like, that would have been
As
funny.
good as new once you polish it a bit.
No thanks. She only wears silver.
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled liver. Seems like I had a penchant for the blood of drunkards.
Isn't that like the one
Nice
we found
claws.
in
15 inches, I'd
Novigrad?
They grow its whole life. This one was about 110 years old.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Let me tell you, this sucker was fast. 1 second
That's
here,
what he says about
there the
Yennefer.
next. Always in the shadows.
Pretty muscular legs,
Could barely
calves and
see
feet
it.
especially.
So how'd you take it down?
Long story. Tell you another time.
Alright, GG.
Think I've seen enough for now. This was an old one. Experienced.
It'd be nice to figure out a way to determine a catacan's age based on its tracks. Avoid running across one like this unprepared.
It would, I agree. But later. See you, Eskel.
Yeah, Catacans. I think you only meet one of them in the actual main game. And they're one of the only things that can drop that, oh god, I can't remember the name of it. Negredo. I'm pretty sure that they can drop it, but it's very rare. At least that's what the wiki said. I need to find an alchemist soon. I have a bunch of new recipes. There's nothing like specifically I want, but may as well get everything I can get. Holy shit. What's with this Harry Potter tower? Maybe it is a sniper scope if she's up high. Using the mega scope.
Damn it!
What the fuck?
Piece of shit!
Oh. Yennefer, I shit my pants.
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
All that stuff's done,
Why
apart
is
from
that?
Vesemir.
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
I'm gonna ask about the bed. Why is he so like hung up on the bed?
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you just happened to fuck a dear friend of mine. Yes, I know, you've lost your memory. Whatever. Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding you, while you will stop mentioning that stupid bed.
It was a good
Agreed?
bed. I want another line about the bed,
Splendid.
please.
On to more pressing matters.
Aww. It would have been really funny if it just said, you know, it was a good fucking bed.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid. The other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power.
They're done.
I've yet to see anything from either of them.
We're done.
Taken care of.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve. As you saw, my megascope's acting up. In rather
Megascope.
spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
All right. How do I find
I'm
the
not even
source?
gonna ask her what she's doing or who she wants to talk to. Let's just keep going.
Use this Protest Inquisitor.
What the fuck is this? A Protest Inquisitor?
Potesta Inquisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
We need CD Projekt Red to remaster this game with better motion capture and like face controls,
one
like
more
face
thing.
capture. Cause holy shit.
Thank you, Geralt.
Don't mention it, bitch. Oh, here. Okay, we got a weird dildo. Alright, let me just check around the building. It's not doing anything. I'm kidding. I picked up the wrong item. I thought it'd be funnier than that. Right. Protract the Quizdator.
Nothing here.
Right, something's nearby that's making everything smell like shit. It's making everything magic. go doo-doo caca.
Nothing here. Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now.
Jennifer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
It feels like it's over here.
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Maybe it's above where I am?
Mounted witchering just never took off.
What? What are you talking about?
Shit, lost the signal. Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now. Aha, getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Mounted witchering just never took off.
Fuck am I meant to be finding here? What's going on? I'm going up this tower. I think it's outside. I think it's like on the roof of the building. There's nothing in that room. Yep.
Shit, lost the signal. Nothing here. Oh, got a signal.
Maybe it's Kira. Maybe Kira Metz is stuck somewhere.
Shit, lost the signal. Nothing here. Nothing here. Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger.
Yeah, I'm fucking stumped, boys. I'm gonna end up Googling this. Like, I know that it's in the orange circle you're meant to be looking for, but the orange circle is just X and Y axis, right? It's not Z axis. So is it maybe above or below?
Aha, getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Is this it? Is it my stash?
Can we talk?
I've already spoke to him.
So... Aha, getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Look. Like that? Pretty, isn't it? Interesting. Not afraid of silver.
Am I fucking stoned? It's over there on the left, and it's like not doing anything.
Shit, lost the signal.
There's
Nothing
only been
here.
one quest in the game that has been as fucked as this one, and it was the one with the werewolf on Skellig.
Oh, got a signal.
On
Signal's growing
Hjörgetsmark,
stronger.
or whatever it was called.
Can't be far now. Aha, getting warmer.
Look at the
Warmer. Hot.
Now look here. Pupils function.
Mounted witchering just never took off. Ah, there you are.
What? Why didn't it fucking show up as like an orange or red
Disturbance is
thing?
coming from there.
The hell?
What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes. Hold this.
He's trying to teach Uma to play Gwen. I swear to God, it's actually a plot line.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
No, he probably knew. But that's the sort of prank you only pull on someone you like.
You don't suppose he... Lambert? Really? I'm flattered. But no matter.
What was that
importantly,
look?
I shall finally be able to contact Ida.
The Ida? Elven sage? What do you want from her?
Do I have her Gwent
Stay
card?
and you'll learn for yourself.
Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kedmil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elaine, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Dawn Eptenid, Bondro Isne Iacus.
She's heard the words before.
Recognize
She's the one that fucking done it.
Nathan Undod.
Meaning?
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensign.
Well, we think that Uma's a boy, right? Can't we just make Uma into a witcher? Or can we put Uma through the... what's it called? Through the same process that all the hot women got put through, all the sorceresses. You know? Where they, like... they turn into, like, sexy women, but then they can't have kids?
Let me guess. You want something in return.
If I may, Gwynblade, I'd like to request. Stop guessing. Just listen. The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. Do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history?
Oh no.
No. Vesemir figured sword work could be more useful on the path. Gonna answer me?
Naturally. One's never too old to learn. The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The En Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod...
Then it's old. Very, very old.
There was an anime, I actually wrote it on my list of like shows to watch. By the way, quick thing. I think I mentioned this already. 2.5 years ago, I started notes on my phone, and every time somebody recommends a movie, I put it in the movie notes, right? Every time somebody recommends a manga, I put it in the manga notes. Every time somebody recommends an anime, anime notes. 270 movies is how many I was recommended. It's like 270, 280 movies in the last 2.5 years. And undoubtedly, right, I haven't watched like any of them. And then for manga and anime, if you add them together, it's like 600. Anyway, real quick, she said that the curse is old, right? There's a show, an anime show I saw a clip from, and in the show, all the old magic is basically like beginner level stuff. Because the same way that technology advances, right? Like if you had to take your car and race against like a Formula 1 car from the 60s, right? Like you're gonna be way faster, even like a production car, right? Like the same way that technology improves like that, in that show, magic improves. So the things that were like big massive curses and, you know, like defensive spells and stuff like that, they're all like basic level things. I thought it was really cool. I've never seen a show that does something like that, like a movie where the old spells have been perfected and old things have been perfected to the point where they're like trivial to new beginner mages. But it kind of makes sense. It kind of does make sense, right? Like, it just does.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
You can start by apologizing for acting like a boor, despite my asking you not to.
Like, I think another example would be, think about like calculus or algebra or Pythagoras theorem, right? These are theorems that took, I'm assuming months and years of work for these like mathematicians years ago. You'll learn all that stuff when you're like 12. Right? Like, you don't need to be in your 40s and have dedicated your life to math, and you already know all these like insane math things. Like even algebra is pretty advanced when you think about it, right? It took people years to come up with all these things, like finding the angle of incidence and like, you know what I'm saying? It's just interesting, right? Same with biology. You don't need to discover the cell. You don't need to invent the microscope. And that's how that show was. It seems like all the old stuff is like, you know, it's old. We got better shit now. Anyway, what are we doing? Start by apologizing for acting like a bird despite my asking you not to. Not gonna happen. Fuck you, Vex.
Don't really see why
she's
I
not Vexalia. She's she's Yennefer.
Expect me to bow down before them.
So you refuse to bow and thumb your nose at them instead? Very mature. Oh, enough. All is ready.
Yennefer, I'm wearing a Santa hat. You think I'm mature? I'm carrying a dwarven axe. Like, come on, man. He's just living his best life.
Listen,
oh, look at the
everyone.
sock.
All is in place.
The floppy sock.
We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Escort, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
That is some fucking big dome though, right? Like, he's got some massive noggin. Like, that head is at least 4 times bigger than it should be. Poor guy. I actually thought that was going to be a choice thing. I thought that was going to be a thing where you'd have to choose between what Vesemir wants to do and what Yennefer wants to do. And you'd win, like, brownie points with Yennefer if you chose her. Kind of surprised that that wasn't a choice. Give me a second. Alright, cool.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot.
What about
myself,
some
or
Gwent?
Nothing I can do.
A little
Been
bit Gwent.
outvoted. Let's go.
Nobody up in Kaer
Do
Morhen
as
has
you
played
will.
Gwent with me.
But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
I hope you see me in a bit. This fucking hat sucks.
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow. You don't exactly mince
Right,
words.
cover your
I'm too old
eyes,
to play the blushing
chat.
bride.
Cover your eyes.
Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards, in an hour or 2.
Don't get mad, but I really want to play some Gwent. Why does Geralt's head look huge right now? Has everybody got a big head?
Or 3.
I'll hold you to that.
Cover your eyes. Don't look. Right? I'll cover your eyes for you if you look. Both hands on the keyboard. How about that? Both hands on the key. Whoa, whoa. No, I'm kidding. You know what? Based on what's been happening on Twitch this week, I think this is the tamest thing that we've seen on Twitch. Plus, the Twitch terms of service says you're allowed to show this stuff as long as you don't focus on it. So as long as I don't keep reloading the save to see a bit of pixelated nipple, we're fine. He is pulling out his megascope though. What's going on with Twitch? People have been wearing pasties on their nipples and cropping their webcam so you can see their naked head and shoulders. And they've all been banned for it, all the big ones. So essentially they were like, they looked like they were fully nude and they were putting like oil on their tits. And they've mostly all been banned for it. I think there was another ban today of one of the people doing it.
Well,
No, they weren't body
Lovebirds
painting though.
decided to join us.
No.
Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides,
I don't know.
Not our business.
But they were banned for it. So
Yen, we
it
don't
is
have
what it is.
glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight.
Oh right, you mean yeah, there are body paint artists. Yeah, but
Perhaps
these
instead
guys
of getting
weren't.
cropped
So
in deep glum, we could do some catching
they're
up.
out of here. I think it's more the oiling up their tits. I think that's more the thing than the nudity itself. And then also like when somebody subs, raising their hands above their head and like jiggling, I think that's fucked. But you know, I'll let Twitch decide.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Not much to say about Uma, right? Was one in a card game.
Long story.
Found them on a boat.
I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
I don't know if you've ever been on the body paint artists on Twitch, by the way, but there's only like, I mean, back in the day, maybe 6 years ago when it got added that you could body paint on Twitch, there was only maybe 2 or 3 people that were actually doing it properly. Literally everybody else was just using it as an excuse to show off their tits. So, I mean, I think you can kind of tell that it is literally just an excuse or not based on how good the person is at doing it and how long they take doing it and their actions while they're doing it. I don't know. I'll let them decide what they do with their website, but I don't really see a point in body painting being on Twitch. I mean, who's actually watching it to see the body paint, right? Body paint is a lot like a lot of performing arts where the majority of the work is done before you see the final piece. So it's like digital art, only so many people are interested in the process. You'd rather just see the finished result, right? From the yeah. I wondered if it was actually someone streaming porn. Hundreds of thousands. Yep. Yep. Had the women in your recommended for weeks. That's when you click the follow button and you tier free sub. And then you click the link tree and you go to the OnlyFans. That's what you do, Grummeldunk. That's what you do. That's the Twitch life cycle. It's funny that it's in your recommended though, after clicking it once. That's funny. True. Was I right? Did Amaranth retire or something? Because I haven't seen Amaranth on Twitch in forever. I don't follow her, but I've literally not heard anything about her. The only thing I saw was a clip of her at a con, but it was through somebody else's stream and it was an old con clip. I haven't heard about Amaranth like actually doing anything in about 4 years. Did she fucking just disappear? Like, what is going on there? I need to check on the lore. Anyway. She's on Kick now? Ah, okay.
The night is young.
That explains it.
Got time to talk about everything.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine.
It's funny though that she used to get banned for cleavage and like jumping jacks, and now people are like,
what do you plan to do with Uma?
You know, practically fully nude.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
And they're getting away with it. The people riding on the inflatable bananas in their pool and stuff. Mind your manners.
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first...
Break him down? Transform him?
Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
Yeah, I've thought about that as well, Grummeldunk. Especially, like, I mean, I don't want to go into it because I feel like my opinions are pretty shit on this subject. But I do feel like there are valid criticisms for not having that type of stuff on the platform. And a lot of the things, like, to have it on the platform just come from a place of, like, overreaching, right? Like, the reasons people want to have it on the site is it's their bodies and they can do what they want, which doesn't make any sense because it's not their platform and they've been banned for it. Like, one of the girls that was banned for this has been banned 7 times in the last 2.5 years. At what point do you just say fuck off, right? Like, this isn't the platform for your type of content. It makes no sense. And then the whole, like, it's their body, they can do what they want. Yeah, they can. Right? Like, every man on Twitch has a dick as well, but we don't get our dicks out. Like, we literally, like, that argument is so bad that it's... I would understand. And in fact, I did understand back when it was people like Velvet7 and Amaranth, right? When Velvet was banned for dancing fully clothed, that was like, you know, she was breaking down in tears because they'd halted her payments and stuff and banned her, and she was dancing fully clothed. I mean, I could see the point then, like, it's her body, she can't change it, and she wants to do dance streams, right? But I don't get it when somebody's like topless and telling their viewers to suck their dick. That's what happened, by the way. I went into one of these streams with the girls that were topless, and one of them said, why are you even in my chat? Suck my dick. Fuck off, dude. Fuck off. I don't even get mad on Twitch, but I'm mad today. Fuck off, dude. And it's like, if you're sitting there arguing like that and getting that type of viewer, maybe just don't do that type of content. I don't know. But yeah, I think like a Twitch Red site would essentially be better, because it'll get to a point where some advertisers don't want to advertise on Twitch because they don't want their ads showing up before topless women. I could see that being a thing, but then there's also things like, I mean, even 6-7 years ago, there was a girl complaining about Amaranth. She'd started college. This girl had started going to college, and her college like class were getting to know her, and they were like, what do you do on the weekend? She's like, oh, I'm a bit of a gamer, like I play games. They're like, oh, really cool. She's like, yeah, stream on Twitch. And they were like, oh wow, that's great. Twitch, what's the website? Twitch.tv. Okay, that's cool. Then her friends went on the website, and the first thing they saw was Amaranth riding like a fucking inflatable banana, like, you know, licking a microphone. And she was embarrassed and felt like, you know, is this what women on Twitch is? It's like, it's a valid criticism, right? Not wanting to be associated with people that do shit like this because of the platform you're on. Like, I can see it from both sides, but I don't know. Twitch Red makes sense. Split the advertising, you know, maybe don't even call it Twitch Red. Make it something so it's like a completely different name, but just have it run on the Amazon servers, and, you know, use that infrastructure, use the company, use the same system essentially, but just completely rebrand it. Call it, like, instead of Kick, call it like Flick, like, you know, flicking your bean. I mean, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. Let's ask about Uma surviving this trial. So is the trial that she's trying to do basically like the sorceress one that you see in the Witcher show, where they like make them beautiful, or is it more? It is more like the actual Witcher process where they make the Witcher, they make somebody into a Witcher, right?
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Like I said, though, my takes are shit on
Unless
this
Vesemir can do
whole
the trick with his hemlock.
nudity on Twitch thing. My takes are shit. I know they're shit.
Old man knows his stuff.
I just feel like I'm entitled enough to have a little bit of an opinion, considering I've streamed on the website for 10 years and I've been affiliate for like since affiliate started. I feel like I've got a little bit of a horse in the race, because, you know, if ads were to get pulled, even though I don't make a shit ton of money through ads, I still have a horse in the race and it would still affect me, right? So I have a little bit of a say in what happens on the site, or I should at least be able to comment on it. But I don't know, man. It's one of these controversial things. Should I just say the completely accepted lefty take, which is it's their body, they should just do what they want. I think Twitch should allow full nudity and breastfeeding, and, you know, fuck it. Should I just say that take? Because that seems like that's the accepted take right now. Like, that's the actual positive take.
Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late.
Dude, nobody likes Lambert. He can't catch a break.
Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Man, I need to get more comfortable with having shit takes.
Didn't listen, did he?
I keep prefacing it instead of just saying what I want to say.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
What's the pipeline from having a shit take to getting it clipped to ending up debating Destiny? What is the pipeline there?
Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Dude, TikTok has so many flat Earth people, and like, I heard a new one that I've never heard before the other day. Did you know that some people think that there are Nephilim, like angels that run the government? Do you know that's a thing that people think? Like, holy shit! Like, I've heard the lizard people thing, but I've never heard the Nephilim one. That's a really strange one. Oh, Gwen!
How about a round of cards?
Why not? Playing.
Yeah, but for real though, like, I've got the shit takes on this subject. I don't
compare your trousers.
I don't feel like I've spent enough time researching all this shit. But my opinion is basically that it shouldn't be on the site. And I think that's Twitch's opinion too, because they keep banning people for it. So it's like, is it really that controversial of a take? I don't know. It is funny though, like it's very strange that Twitch does so much back and forward on the subject, like rather than just having a firm stance from the get-go. I think that's very weird. Like, it's something that's been made more and more lenient, and the enforcement on it's become like less and less. They let more and more slide. They don't like push out the rules, and you know, it's very strange in that regard. Like, I've never seen Twitch make a big change to the rules in about 3 years, and they haven't really made a big response to anything since allowing the pools and hot tubs category. I'm gonna pass on this. I think we win. Yeah, we win. My next turn, I'm gonna get like a shitload from 2 cards. Watch this. I play this, and then I play that melee guy. Or, sorry, this ranged guy. Then I play the catapult medic, and I play another one of these guys. And then GG. You know what's really interesting? They banned twerking years ago. You're not allowed to twerk, right? But you're allowed to do literally anything else as long as it's not actual twerking. Like with your body movements. Like, you're allowed to like hump a banana wearing a bikini with your ass facing the camera, right? And you'll be fine. You'll be totally fine. Like, it's allowed on Twitch. But then you can't twerk. So if you take away the banana and you take away the pool, and even if you're wearing clothes instead of the bikini, you can't twerk. Like, isn't that a strange one? I find that a strange one. And I'm not like even just cherry picking based on the rules and like saying, oh, this is a hypothetical. I've seen people banned for it. Like, I've seen people banned for twerking fully clothed as a joke. You know, people like twerk as a joke.
Good game.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna shut up.
That move with the...
He had the Triss card.
He doesn't need any praise, just pour.
Let's play some more Gwent. I want to see this Triss card.
Why not?
Maybe there's an achievement if I play like 6 rounds of Gwent.
What's with it? Don't worry.
Where's this Triss card? Nothing special. Wow, it's just a 7 card. Alright. Imagine being banned for blank. Wait, did you send without finishing the sentence? What up, though, Kodak? What up? What up? These guys have really shit cards. Like, really, really shit cards. I don't even think they could beat that. I genuinely don't. Even if they were to call in extras. Yeah, they don't have the extras to call in. So the board floods don't work. Oh, sorry, these are doubles. These aren't board floods. I thought these were the board flood thing where if you have them in your deck, you can play them all. Yep. This guy's... What the fuck? He just gave me plot... What is he doing? Oh. Oh my god. He was drawing cards until he got frost. What the fuck? That was insane. That was insane. I'm gonna draw cards too. Fuck you, buddy. I guess we still win. That was an insane play though. Like drawing cards by giving me over like 14 points just so he could get a frost and then win with his backline. That's insane. Alright, GG. I guess we can just flood this. There you go. Fuck you.
Good game, Pierre.
Esco.
All right, guys. Bedtime.
Right, I'm not playing hide the pickle with these guys. Let's just get on with curing Uma.
And tomorrow's a big day.
Fine. Drinking with my mirror image is just no fun. At least it wasn't last time.
See? Even you can't stand yourself.
Sick burn, girl. Sick burn. Am I sleeping on the floor? He still has his Santa hat on.
Damn. What a dream.
I really wish the hat was fixed in all cutscenes instead of just being totally red with that weird knitted texture on it. It looks so good, like, when it's fixed, when you use the potions or whatever. It didn't work? Vesemir came back with him?
See everyone's up and at 'em.
Take it you had a productive evening?
Yes. We talked about Uma till late.
So I guess you didn't get a chance to see to the beams in the tower.
No. But we'll, get to that, I promise. Right, Lambert?
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Guess your gravestone and hemlock method didn't work.
Not entirely, but I did learn something. While you were out hunting forktails and playing with a megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night...
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Wow.
You don't know who's trapped.
What am I doing? I have no UI.
Performed a series.
I think my UI got turned off.
Calculation.
That happens sometimes. I don't really know what happens, but like it turns it off, right? HUD configuration. Yeah, HUD visibility off. You never saw me open that menu.
Ran simulations.
So, no idea how that happens.
You guessed.
Must just be a glitch. Brew the decoctions off the grasses. The fuck? Where the hell is that? Quest? Decoctions of the grasses? Decoction. Am I meant to know what this is?
Yes?
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Seal it.
What the fuck is the decoction of the grasses? Did she give me a recipe? Okay. Letter of safe conduct. I feel really dumb, like I missed something, but I don't think I missed anything. Decoction of the grasses? Is it forktail decoction? Because we killed a forktail? Is that what it is? Hold on, maybe it tells me more in the quest. Brew the decoction of the grasses. Decoctions. I have literally no idea what this is. I literally do not know. She didn't give me like a recipe. What the fuck, man? I don't want to like brew something and then it's the wrong thing. Fuck it. Let's make a forktail one. Is that it? Oh, maybe, wait, hold on. Maybe it's one of these things where I have to walk up next to something and the game doesn't tell you and it will like brew. It'll have like a thing that says examine. And then I just press A on it. That's a thing that happens sometimes, like this. Extinguish. Using my Witcher sense. What does it want me to do?
Geralt?
Brew the decoctions of the... There's not a thing. There's no such thing as the decoctions of the grasses. You made this up. You just made this up. I'm googling it. Fuck this. This is like the werewolf quest. Brew the... The first thing that comes up when you type in brew the is decoctions of the grasses. Open up your alchemy menu and scroll down to the decoctions of the grasses potion at the bottom of the alchemy list. It's not in my list. It's open! What? When I went from the top of the list down, I pressed Y on the quest ones, and it wasn't there. It went like I went like this. Right? I went like this and it said 1. I was like, okay, it's this. Oh my god. Okay, we got the grass potion. I think I'm smoking grass.
Geralt?
Right, stick this up your ass, Yennefer. Fart it out.
Potion's ready.
Maybe that'll fix him.
Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel. Make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
Alright.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly?
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
It says stop, this is a bad idea. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Let's just keep going.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt, next potion.
It feels bad, man. This feels so bad.
O-E-C-K Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he...
Oh no.
Would you mind?
It's on her. It's actually on her.
On it. I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No. Try it. That's Syrian there.
I thought
She
you
can
meant
come
that
out of
as
this
well.
cripple. Wrong in the head. Just emotionless. Thought about that?
Of course I have. Thing is, we don't have a choice.
Not anymore, we don't. But we rushed it. Should have started by...
We shouldn't be saying this in
The
front of
floor's as clean as
Yennefer.
it'll ever be.
Yeah.
And I need to be wiped down as well. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
If this was a David Cage game, you would have to use your analog sticks to slowly clear the vomit off of Yennefer's dress. And if you went too fast, you would fail it and she'd slap you and break concentration.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, I'm just arresting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
What about a little
Potions
dance?
apparently effective.
A little round of Gwent?
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Ever tell you about the time Dandelion bought me a sword?
Was that in Kerak? Just after we...
Decided to take a break, yeah. My swords had disappeared, doesn't matter how. And Dandelion insisted I had to be armed. Decided he'd buy me a weapon. Came to me beaming. The truest Verolidan steel. Good price, too. So good it felt like I was stealing. Naturally, blade shattered first parry I threw.
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery.
Where is the phylactery? Who even has it? We like charged it up and we gave it to Lambert. Couldn't we have dressed him better than this?
No. No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Koal. Koal. Kaniatad.
Never severe. Koal, Kaniatad.
Why doesn't this feel weird? Why does this feel like it's actually like, you know, like I want to know what happens next? It doesn't feel silly. This should be so silly. It's that like magic trick that video games play, where things that should be ridiculous and silly end up actually being like, you know, engrossing. He's an elf. The mage from the boat.
Havelock?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. An owl. A sage.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
The hunt. What's it want from Ciri?
Her teleport power, right?
Her blood.
Yeah, her old blood.
Elder blood.
Teleport power.
To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse
It's a
to play
plane,
riddles with
right?
you.
It's a alternate plane then.
Vain.
No?
Arwen. Siran.
In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her. But the curse... The hunt... has not found the Isle as yet. 'Tis a matter of time. But if she leaves... they will detect her at once.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't... No. You saw? Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but...
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through... Do you understand?
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Havelock? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
We'll be waiting for them, swords in hand.
I think we're trying to fight them, right? Aren't we gonna just try and have to kill the Wild Hunt? I mean...
Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here. And the hunt will follow.
I kind of felt like at the end of the game was gonna maybe be Ciri sends the Wild Hunt somewhere. Maybe even sacrifices herself, but I don't know what's gonna happen.
We 5? In a crumbling castle?
Yeah, we get some allies and fuck them up.
Besides delaying the inevitable.
We have Hanzo who can make trebuchets.
Who know how to swing a sword.
Yeah, boy.
Or wield magic.
I know a guy that has a trebuchet, right?
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Yeah, a load of Gwent players. And that dressmaker that dresses like a woman.
And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avalok to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him.
Why was Avalok helping Ciri though? Maybe he was actually...
I'll consider how we
he knocked Ciri out, right? He used the spell on her to knock her out.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf. And give Cirilla our love.
Wow, that was a big-ass cutscene. We were here for like an hour and a half. Kojima level cutscene.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
Alright. Talk to your friends who could help you defeat the Wild Hunt. I don't even know who the friends would be. I know like we actually do have a couple, right? In Novigrad we got a couple of friends. But I don't know. Would they even be able to help? I think this is my blacksmith right here. Anyway, it is almost... It's actually not almost 1. It's only midnight. But I think I'm going to end the stream here. We did a lot. Played a lot of Gwent. Pushed the main quest a bit. It feels like it's showing its hand and showing what the end game is going to be. But I'm still a little bit unsure on a couple of things. Definitely making progress though. Which you'd expect 50 hours into the game. Like, what's the final total? 45 hours and 30 minutes. Most of which has been spent boxing, playing Gwent, and racing horses.
Should have stayed in the forest.
Alright. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Good night. Thanks for watching. Don't get yourself banned on Twitch. Keep away from the IRL section and stop watching boob painters. Good night. Good night.